Yes. You don't want to file?
Yes, two.
You want, get the two files first, I think.
Yeah. I would ask Constance. For them.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Ricardo Eddington, file number 22L2761782, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Your Honor, Assistant Public Defender John Wick on behalf of Ricardo Eddington.
Okay, Mr. Eddington, today's the date that was reset for a pretrial on a failure to display an operator's license. Counsel, how are we proceeding on this?
Your Honor, the city attorney informed me that Mr. Eddington does have a license and she's going to be dismissing the charges.
Ms. O'Boyle?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct. At this time, the city moves to dismiss the charge.
Dismiss is granted. Mr. Eddington, you're all set.
Thank you.
Who do you have behind you?
I have Miss Stephanie Taylor behind me, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Stephanie Taylor, file number 23-01916, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Stephanie Taylor.
Okay, Ms. Taylor, today's the date and the time that's scheduled for a pretrial and a failure to obey an officer. Was there an offer on this?
There has been an offer, Your Honor. The city attorney offered Miss Taylor a civil infraction for disturbing the peace. Ms. Taylor has informed me that she will accept responsibility for that civil infraction.
That's correct, ma'am.
Yes.
Fine is $130. When can you make payment?
Until the first.
So you're gonna pay on the first?
Yes, ma'am.
I know here that you'll make payment no later than May 1st. Do you have any questions about how you make payment?
No, ma'am.
You're all set.
Thank you.
You missed something?
No.
Oh, okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Vaca Martinez, sorry, Augusta Martinez Baca. File number 24L2847662 and 7661. Council appearance.
Morning, Your
Good
Honor.
morning.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Behzad Gassemi appearing on behalf of Mr. Martinez Baca. He is not present, Your Honor. He is not present because he has a previously scheduled dialysis. He has kidney problems, and I believe he couldn't be here because of that particular scheduling.
Okay, so you want me to reset this?
I believe we have reached a resolution of this matter, and I would defer to Ms. O'Boyle to put it on the record.
I guess, Your Honor, it was my understanding that Mr. Gassemi was going to be accepting responsibility on his client's behalf for 2 civil infractions. The city was going, or a single civil, I'm sorry. Yes, dismissal of the failure to display, but pleading responsible to the failure to obey a stop sign and an agreement to pay any restitution to the other driver.
Is there restitution?
I haven't been able to reach the victim yet. We have reached out, but I had not received any information back from the victim yet. I'd ask if maybe we could have a separate sentencing date or just a touch point on this case so that I can confirm whether there is any restitution or not.
Your client's going to accept responsibility to the disobeyed stop sign accident and agree to pay restitution.
Yes, Your Honor.
What is he gonna pay the citation? The amount is going to be $140.
Within 72 hours.
We'll set it for a restitution hearing for now. If we don't need it, then we'll cancel that.
Sure.
April 29th, 8:30.
April 29th at 8:30.
Sure.
Any additional matters for today's record?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're all set.
Thank you, Mr. Boyle.
Okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Alexander Marion, I have file number 24-01046 and 24-01064. Come to have your appearance for the record.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Alexander Mary.
Okay. Mr. Marion?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm on this, Mrs. O'Bara, I'm on a state file.
Okay,
Okay, I have two files here, file number ending in 6-4. I have a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about January 21st, 2024 at 6200 South Pennsylvania, City of Lansing, Ingham County, State of Michigan, that you did allegedly commit the act in count 1 of retail fraud, 2nd degree. The allegations are that you did, while Mara was open to the public, still property of the store that was offered for sale at the price of less than $200. There's a second offense or subsequent offense notice. It says, and it further appearing that on September 12, 2019, the defendant was previously convicted of violating retail fraud 3rd under MCL 750.356D4 in the 64A District Court in Clinton County, and therefore this violation of MCL 750.356DA constitutes retail fraud in the 2nd degree, contrary to MCL 750.356D. That's a misdemeanor count. 1 has a maximum penalty, 1 year and or $2,000 in fines, or 3 times the value or difference of the price of the property stolen, obtained, or intended to be obtained, whichever is greater. File number ending in 46 is also charged as a retail fraud 2nd degree, alleging that on or about March 5th, 2024, at the address of 6200 South Pennsylvania, City of Lansing, Ingham County, State of Michigan, that you did commit the act in count 1 of retail fraud 2nd degree, and that while Meyer was open to the public, that you did steal property of the store that was offered for a sale at the price of $200, but less than $1,000. Again, that's a misdemeanor, maximum penalty, 1 year and or $2,000 in fines, or 3 times the value or difference in price of property stolen, obtained, or attempted to be obtained, whichever is greater. Do you understand the charges read in count 1 and in file number 46 and count 1 and file number 64?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to be represented by counsel. Mr. Lee is with you today for the purposes of your arraignment only to represent you on these files. You have the right to have an attorney represent you at each stage of the criminal prosecution, and you have the right to be represented by counsel if you're questioned by law enforcement. Are you okay? You're twisted a little bit.
Yeah. I've had a stroke and something.
You can have a seat.
Just making sure it didn't fall, so I was twisted.
No problem. Okay. Again, as to your right to counsel, you have the right to have an attorney represent you at each stage of the criminal prosecution, and you have the right to have an attorney represent you if you're questioned by law enforcement. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, you can make a request to have the public defender's office represent you at the expense of the public. You are represented by the public defender's office on other matters. Is he requesting court-appointed counsel on these?
Yes, he
Yes,
is.
Your Honor.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say and anything you put in writing can be used against you. You have the right to plead guilty. You can plead not guilty, or you can stand mute in these matters. If you stand mute, these matters will continue all the way to a jury trial. You have the right to have a jury trial. You have the right to have the prosecutor prove each element of the charges being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You can remain silent at your trial by right and not have that silence be used against you. You have the right to see, hear, or question any other witnesses the prosecution intends to call against you. And you have the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence at trial that you believe show a defense of the charge or charges being brought against you. You can also waive your right to silence and testify on your own behalf. Do you have any questions about your rights?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
The court's going to enter a plea of not guilty. at this time, and both matters will be set for a pretrial.
May 7th at 10 a.m.
Pretrial is going to be May 7th at 10 o'clock in the morning. What is he being held on, Mr. Lee?
He has the two trespassing cases that are pending here, but he has a felony case that is also pending. He's got a preliminary examination on that case on April 19th. I believe that the charges are stealing without obtaining without consent, financial transaction device, and a larceny.
That was 12. That's it.
Round over.
Yeah,
This is gone.
it was 5,000.
There's a 5,000 10% bond, so that's what he's being held on.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
He's being held on that. He waived his exam on that, so he's not gonna have an exam.
Oh, he is not. Okay.
Yes, but he has a 5,000 10% bond. Bond in this matter is gonna be set at 500 10% in each file. While out on bond, you're not to enter the area of 6200 South Pennsylvania. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Also, while out on bond, you're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not to use, purchase, or possess any drugs or alcohol without a valid prescription. You're not to possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. You're not to travel outside the state without prior approval of the court. To make sure you appear for all of your future court dates, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions? Any additional issues on these state matters?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
I'll be off the record on those. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Alexander Marion, file number 24-00-285 and 23-03238. Appearance for the record.
Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Alexander and Mary.
Okay, I have two trespassing files. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city attorney has offered Mr. Marion the opportunity to plead guilty to one of the trespasses while having the other one dismissed. He would like to plead guilty to file number 23-03-238-OM.
Is that correct, sir? Mr. Marion, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you could put your hand down. I have an advice of rights and plea information sheet. There's a signature at the bottom and a date. Is that your signature?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you read this document?
Yeah.
Do you understand the rights that are listed there?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you have any questions about any of those rights? And you're willing to give up each of those rights today in order to enter a guilty plea to trespassing?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay, you understand, again, your right is to proceed to a trial. You have the right to the presumption of innocence. So you're innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to require the city to prove your guilt by proving each element of the charge of trespass beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
You have the right to cross-examine or question any witness if they call to testify against you. You have the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence at trial that you believe show a defense to the charge of trespassing. You're willing to give up each of those rights.
I do, Your Honor.
Anybody making any promises to you to get you to waive those rights and enter a guilty plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has there been any threats made against you to get you to want to enter a guilty plea?
There is not, Your Honor.
As to the charge of trespassing, file number 23-03238, counsel appearance. I'm sorry, how do you plead?
I plead I'm guilty.
Factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Marion? On or about January 26, 2024, were you at 6200 South Pennsylvania Avenue?
That is the minor's location in Seaton, Pennsylvania, yes, sir.
And that is exactly what it is. Let the record reflect that he has recalled it as the Meyer location. And that is in the city of Lansing, the county of Ingham, the state of Michigan, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you encountered the police there and were cited for trespassing, correct?
Yes, I did, sir.
And that is on account of the fact that you had been trespassed from that location before,
Previously,
correct?
yes.
Yes, okay. And so at this time, you are not only pleading guilty to trespassing on that date, but you're also agreeing to not
Not
to go back to that location again.
Yes, I am, sir.
Yes. No further questions.
Any questions from the city?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I will accept your plea. Find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. You can address the court for sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Marion has clearly been battling and struggling with drug addiction, Your Honor. That has taken its toll on him in many ways, including perhaps a stroke. He has accepted responsibility in this matter and has been in jail now for, I believe it's, would you say 21 days? More? 21, 22, something
Close to it. No.
pretty close.
He had a PR bond, so he can't get credit time, sir.
Well, so, Your Honor, we're just asking that the court understand that Mr. Marion has a long way to go, and he's got many other legal battles yet ahead of him. So we ask the court to consider the fact that he has stepped up and his responsibility here today.
30 days Ingham County Jail on that. It sounds like he has some other bonds that he can't post anyway, so he'll be sitting there. Might as well serve his time. Plus, I don't see how we're gonna resolve these other matters and get a different outcome when they're all at the same location. So maybe on those other matters, we need to address or look to address the underlying issue to prevent him from having a reoccurrence. Do you have any questions for the court today?
I'm not, Your Honor.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor, thank you.
Nothing for the defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set, sir. I'm sorry,
You're gonna need knowledge.
the citation. Trespassing?
Julie Roberts.
For show cause. Why is he? They're not on Zoom. He's not in Ingham County? Yeah, you can put him up.
Probation.
All probation show cause. So, what's your name, ma'am? Rayon Lopez.
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter, the people of the city of Lansing versus Mercedes Diane Lopez. I have 21L2670-842 and 2200-834. Council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Mercedes.
Okay, Ms. Lopez, I have a no license never applied, and a failure to display. And you are requesting an adjournment at our last court date. We're working to get a license. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, Ms. Lopez has been unable to obtain her license. She has reached a resolution in the matters. Otherwise, the city attorney offered her an opportunity to plead guilty to the unlicensed driver charge and agree to dismiss the no ops charge. So she will be pleading guilty today to file number 22-00834-OT.
Do you have a license?
I apologize.
Okay, Ms. Lopez, can I have you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury? Okay, and so you review the rights that you signed off on here?
Yes.
You understand the rights listed there?
Yes.
And you want to give up each of those rights in order to enter a guilty plea to the charge of no license never applied?
Yes.
You understand your right to the presumption of innocence, so that means you're innocent until proven guilty, and you have the right to require the city to prove that you're guilty of no license never applied by proving each element of the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to proceed to jury trial and remain silent at your trial and not have silence be used against you. You have the right to cross-examine or question any witness if they call a court to testify against you. You have the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence that you believe show a defense to the charge being brought against you. And then you have the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. You can waive that silence and plead guilty or testify, that is, on your own behalf at your trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. as to the charge of no license never applied. How do you plead? Factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Lopez, on or about March 21st, 2022, were you driving in a vehicle on East Miller Road at or near Norburn Way?
Yes,
Okay. And that's in the city of Lansing, right?
yes, sir.
County of Union, State of Michigan?
Yeah.
Okay. And at that time, you were driving without a driver license, correct?
Yes.
And you knew you didn't have a driver's license, correct?
Yes, sir.
No further questions.
Any questions from the city?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
What if satisfied with the factual basis, I'll accept your plea and find it to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. The fine is $200. When can you make payment?
So 2 weeks from now will be my next pay.
You said 2 weeks from now is what?
Would be my next pay from my job.
So the
Yeah, 2 weeks
26th?
from, well, yeah, because I just got my recent little pay on this Friday.
How much you gonna pay on the 26th?
I could pay 100 towards it.
You gonna pay the balance?
The full balance.
Are you gonna pay 100 on the 26th? When are you gonna pay the other balance?
I don't actually have like a direct date, honestly. I can try to get it towards the end of this month.
Well, that is the end of this. April 26th is the end of the month. You're gonna pay $100, then I'll give you 30 days to pay the other $100.
Okay,
So you'll pay the other 100, no later than May 27th. Is that Labor Day? Okay, do you have any questions about how you make payment?
no, it's Labor.
That is Labor Day, May 28th. We'll pay $100, April 26th, $100 by May 28th, and you can make payment at the criminal traffic window. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor, thank you.
You're all set. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. The record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Michelle Tyler, file number 24-00339, council appearance.
Hi. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Michelle Tyler.
Okay, today's the date and the time scheduled for a pretrial on driving unlicensed. How are we proceeding, council?
Your Honor, Ms. Tyler informs me that she was able to get her driver permit on Friday. So that would have been April 12th. And we'll need 30 days of driving with a licensed driver to be able to take the driver's test and complete the licensing process. So we're asking for a 30-day adjournment.
May 20th at 10. Have any questions for the court today, Ms. Tyler?
No, ma'am.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, council?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You're all set, Ms. Tyler.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who is behind you?
Mr. Stephen Page. And Mr. McCollum. Mr. Stephen Page and Mr. Laquan Tatum.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Stephen Page, file number 24-00357.
Yes.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Mr. Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Stephen Page.
Okay, Mr. Page, today's the date that was set for a pretrial and disturbing the peace. We reset this because negotiations were still ongoing. We reset it twice for that purpose. How are we proceeding at this time?
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Page will accept the offer extended by the city attorney and plead guilty, accept responsibility for a civil infraction of breach of peace.
You accept responsibility for that, sir?
Yes, ma'am, Judge, I do.
Your fine is $130, and can you make payment?
I can pay the full balance today, ma'am.
Okay, have a seat. We'll get you over to the criminal traffic window in just a moment. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am, so much. Thank you, sir.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Shakir Rogers Jameson, file number 23-01-646. Appearance, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Mr. Rogers Jameson.
Okay, Mr. Rogers Jameson, how are you?
All right.
Okay, you're here for a show cause, and that's because I sentenced you back on August 8, 2023. I gave you a huge break. I told you to do 30 hours of community service within 45 days. You say you would get it done, appeared late, well after 45 days, hadn't gotten it done. I set this for show cause multiple times, and then you failed to appear as of February 5th, 2024. And I'm assuming you never did your community service, correct?
That's true.
Why didn't you do your community service?
I've been going through a lot of things with drug addiction and with mental health issues as well. I've been I don't know, I've just been really going through a lot of different things right now, religiously, spiritually, like I said, mentally, and with drugs as well. And I've been actually trying to get help. I'm pretty sure on the 5th of February when I had that court hearing to come in front of you all again, and you missed them. I was at the hospital in the psych ward, and like I said, I've been dealing with drug addiction really honestly, and my mental health it's not been okay. I don't even like come inside a lot of times. I stay in the house, stay confined to 4 walls because of my anxiety and because schizophrenic, different things like that. Like I don't belong sometimes in the world almost. It's been hard for me, really has, but me being locked up as long as I've been right now, I've been sober long enough to be able to, well, for one, admit that I got a problem. For two, ask for help. But now I'm still dealing with a case that I was in front of you with before, as far as my and whatnot goes. When I was in front of you, dismissed at the prelim, I ended up the charges ended up getting brought back up. And dealing with that now, so I'm incarcerated right now, and I took a plea. I'm supposed to be here until 31st of May, I think. There's just been a lot going on. I'm trying to honestly get everything together for myself before I can, do anything successful, do anything at all to show any progress where I've come from, where I'm at right now. And I don't know. Like I said, I asked the courts this time dealing with this charge again. Being brought back up this the second time for help, they're just trying to give me a time served probation. To the extent of my problem that I have, and I admit that I have, I know that I need certain types of help, regardless of the extent that it might go to. I don't know, but I'm willing to go and get it. That's where I'm at right now in my life. I'm trying to get last couple of stepping stones of help so I can be able to be successful in the community, family, because I know they need me bad. Grandmother, she getting old. It's just, I know a lot of stuff is like me being the only man in the family too. Like a lot of stuff is really falling on me right now, especially during how my life at times what's going on around me, and it's a lot. But I've been dealing with it, by myself. And like I said, I can't do it all by myself.
Well, you said a mouthful, that's for sure. You understand that you have a substance abuse issue, and then you have an underlying mental health issue, then you can't self-medicate. That's not gonna help your position or help your mental state. I don't know what's going on in your pending domestic issue. I don't know how they're gonna move forward with sentencing you, but to the extent that you have requested some help, hopefully they'll understand the need. They'll have you haven't been sentenced yet, correct? They'll have your criminal history, they'll see what's there. You also have to do a interview with probation and hopefully a substance abuse assessment. I don't know who your attorney is, but it's your attorney's job also to advocate to help you get those resources that you need versus making an allocution, which is an argument at your sentencing for credit for time served. That's not gonna help you. It's just gonna cause you to continue this cycle if you don't get some tools to address the underlying issue, which is drug abuse, and not addressing your mental health. I'm glad to see that you feel better, and that you're thinking more sober-mindedly, but being in the Ingham County Jail is temporary. The goal is for you to, at some point, you're gonna be back into the community, and the goal is to have you be able to be a functioning member of society, but you gotta be able to function in your body first and function in your mind. So if you're not getting mental health counseling, you need to get that addressed first, okay? And address the substance abuse. It won't be done with this file. This is an older file that you took a plea to, I believe, for loud and boisterous. Loud and boisterous and trespassing was the plea that you took back on August 2023. What is it being held other than this?
As a case pending, that he's going to be sentenced on, I believe that's the one that you're referring to. Other than that, I don't see that we have an open case.
Okay, I know I remanded him on this matter, but it does not look like he's stayed remanded. I see on February 27th, there was a 300 personal recognizance bond, but he was, it says noted here, in custody on a bond violation for a home invasion.
I don't have any specific detail on it.
I was, yeah, they reissued the case. I was in front of you for that got dismissed at prelim. It was home invasion first degree, count 1, count 2 was.
That's the domestic case.
Yeah, and domestic, and they had me plead to domestic violence and dropped
Gotcha.
it.
Sounds. Give you credit, time served. Good luck to you, sir. What's your name?
Maurice Jordan.
Reese Jordan, are we ready on this matter? Okay.
Yes, we are. Your Honor.
On the record in the matter, the people of the city of Lansing versus Maurice Jordan, file number 230-2821-501, council appeal.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Maurice Jordan.
Okay, Mr. Jordan, today was the date that we reset this matter of an improper plate because you were trying to work out a title issue. How are we proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, there were further complications with the title issue. I went back to the city attorney, and Ms. O'Boyle offered Mr. Jordan an opportunity to accept responsibility for a civil infraction, interfere with traffic, and Mr. Jordan has decided to accept that offer.
Mr. Jordan, is that accurate?
Yes, ma'am.
Your fine is $130. When will you pay that?
I can make a payment on the first, if that's okay.
How much are you paying on the first?
Probably like 50 to maybe all of it.
Okay, I'll note that you'll pay no less than $50 on the 1st of May. The balance will be paid by the 3rd of June. Do you have any questions today?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thanks, thank you.
You. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Daquan Tatum, file number 22-03189. Council appearance.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Daquan Tatum.
Okay, Mr. Tatum, today was the date that we reset your matter of operating with a high blood alcohol content. There was an offer that was previously extended. Ms. Sobel, if you state the offer for the record.
Sure, Your Honor. The offer was to plead to an amended charge of operating while intoxicated and dismissal of all remaining charges.
And your client wants to do what, Mr. Lee?
We will accept that offer, Your Honor.
Yes. If you raise your right hand, do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Tatum, the people are moving to amend this to an operating while intoxicated. You do have the right to proceed to a trial, and you have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to the presumption of innocence. So you're innocent until proven guilty. You can require the city prove your guilt at trial by proving each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You can remain silent at that trial, not have silence be used against you. You can waive your silence and testify on your own behalf, or you can subpoena witnesses to trial to testify for you, or present evidence at trial that you believe show a defense to the charge being brought against you. Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
You want to give up each of those rights today? You want to waive those rights? You're looking at him, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at him? You don't know what you're doing?
He just explained it, but I didn't understand what you just said.
You don't understand what the rights are, or you don't understand what, do you want to give up those rights?
I will give up those rights.
Anybody threatening you to get you to give those rights up? Has there been any promises made to you in exchange for you giving up those rights and pleading guilty? Are you currently on probation or on parole?
No.
You understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that you may need to report on a future job application. Are you currently employed?
No.
Okay. You also understand that a guilty plea could have impact on travel or immigration status that you may be seeking.
Yeah.
So you may not be able to go visit Canada or another country that doesn't require these types of convictions.
Yeah.
As to the amended charge of operating while intoxicated, how do you plead?
Yes.
Factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Tatum, on or about April 15th, 2022, were you driving at or on South King Boulevard and West Holmes in Lansing?
Yeah.
Yes. And those are streets that are generally open to the public, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's in Ingham County?
Yeah.
Okay. And at that time, you encountered the police, correct?
Yeah.
And as a result of that encounter, there was a blood draw, correct?
Yeah.
And do you have any reason to dispute that your blood was measured at 0.342 grams of alcohol per 100 milliliters of blood? Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
The area of King and Holmes, that's in the city of Lansing.
Yeah.
Any questions from the city?
No.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and I find it to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. This matter is set for sentencing June 17th at 9 o'clock in the morning. When you leave here, you go down one floor to the probation department on the 5th floor. You'll check in with them so they can get you scheduled for your pre-sentence interview. I don't know if he has completed an assessment. I think there was information provided that he probably did. If he did, that needs to be provided to probation, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor, thank you.
You're all set, Mr. Taylor. Okay, Mr. Lee, who we have?
I have Mr. Mendenhall and I have Mr. Claude McCollum.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Claude McCollum, file number 24-00547, Councilor Pierce.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Amanda Boyle on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Claude McCollum.
Okay, Mr. McCollum, today was the date that was set for a pretrial. There was an offer previously of a civil infraction and breach of the peace. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. McCollum would like to accept responsibility for the civil infraction.
That's correct, sir?
Yes.
The fine is $130. When will you pay that? Reach over to the criminal traffic window and you'll be all set. On the record, in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Chauncey Mendenhall, file number is 24-00474. Councilor Pierce.
Amanda Boyle on behalf of the City of Lansing, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Chauncey Mendenhall.
So, Mr. Mendenhall, you have a failure to display, no, failure to stop after property damage incident. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, Mr. Mendenhall, after discussing with the city attorney, has reached an agreement whereby he will plead guilty to the charges in 24-00474. And the city will drop the careless driving civil infraction that they also wrote at that same time.
Then you already probably defaulted that.
Already did, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
That's not on the docket today. I was driving, it was on the same date, consistent to. What day was it defaulted? On the 9th? She entered it on the 9th, on the 1st. Okay, so that's probably because he failed to appear on the 1st, but he showed up the next day, so that file should have been pulled, and it wasn't. Let me see if I can get that file. I have to wash. I have to. Remove the default. Okay, let's see. You have an advice of rights?
Motion to approve.
Yes. And Mr. Mendenhall, you want to plead guilty to failure to stop after property damage accident? Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury? Oh, and you sign this document here? Is that a yes?
Yes.
You read these rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
Are you willing to give those rights up in order to enter a guilty plea to the charge of failure to stop after a property damage accident?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand your right to have a trial in this matter and your right to require the city to prove each element beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that you're innocent until proven guilty unless you waive that right and plead guilty today.
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to question or cross-examine any witnesses that the city calls to testify against you, and you have the right to present evidence or testimony on your own behalf or subpoena witnesses that will testify for you at trial. You understand that? Anybody threatening you to give up those rights? Okay. As to failure to stop at the property damage accident, how do you plead? Factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Mendenhall, on or about February 16th, 2024, were you driving upon Westmoreland Avenue at or near West Saginaw Street?
Yes.
And that's in the city of Lansing, county of Ingham, correct? Okay. And at that time, you were involved in a collision, correct? And did you fail to stop or identify after that property damage accident? You have to say yes or no. Did you fail to stop and identify after the property damage accident? Is that a yes? Thank you. No further questions.
Any questions from the city?
Not at this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
Are satisfied with the factual basis, I'll accept your plea. Find your plea be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. Fine is $300 when you make payment.
I'm making today when I go.
How much you paying today? Well, I need to note it on the file. So you're gonna pay $20 today? When are you gonna make your next payment? Excuse me? I can't, we have to be able to hear you on the record.
I don't know. I don't know how to. Never to do my answer.
The due date is the day you plead. It's due today, all $300.
So I gotta pay the whole balance today.
That's your attorney should have been advising you. I don't know why they don't. Payment is due the day of sentence. I'm giving you an opportunity to make a payment plan, but you're not giving me any information.
Well, like every other week or something.
How much you gonna pay every other week?
$10, $20. Got 100 tickets.
Whose fault is it that you have 100 tickets?
The police is not mine.
It's the police's fault that you have 100
Yeah,
tickets?
I never, bro. I don't be doing it today. Mess with me. Like,
They mess with you and cause you to not ID after a property damage accident?
that's really not even what happened. That's just.
You just pled guilty and
That's just
said that's
they
what
put
happened.
on the ticket. Because he told me that the fine was gonna be like 150 to 200. He didn't say that.
He doesn't know what the fine is. It's a maximum penalty, $500. Do you want to withdraw your plea?
Actually, I do.
Okay, I'll let you withdraw your plea. We'll set it for trial. You have the right to go to trial. You don't have to plead just because you think a fine's gonna be $150, because it's not gonna be $150. A civil infraction fine is $130 by itself.
This makes, hey, we police do all this janky stuff and then they just get away with it and I gotta pay all this money.
You're sending for a trial.
Yeah, he wants to set up for a trial. You know.
May 20th at 8:15.
That's my car. It wasn't letting people call the police and fight.
May 20th, 8:15 in person for trial, okay? For the others too. You'll talk to your client off the record about your defense or any witnesses that you need to call, but you'll appear in person for that day, okay? We'll get you a copy of your notice to appear. You can have a seat. Was there another person or are we all set for?
We have Ms. Tanner Moody here.
Are you ready on that matter?
Yes, we are prepared to proceed.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Angel Tanner Moody, file number 23027755052, counsel report.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
This is the public defender, John Lee, on behalf of Angel Tanner Moody.
Okay, Ms. Tanner Moody, today's the date set for pretrial on failure to display ops. Are we proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, the city attorney has informed me that they are going to be dismissing the charges on Ms. Tanner Moody for compliance.
Counsel,
Yes, Your Honor. Records reflect that Ms. Moody obtained her license. The city moves to dismiss the charge at this time.
Motion to dismiss is granted. You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just needs this notice for here, trial.
Or
And it's Amber Morris supposed to be put on, I guess, or is she downstairs? Uh, There she goes. Amber Morris is present.
And Morris and Jim.
Okay, I can hear you.
Your Honor, I do have a last minute offer that has come in from Ms. Morris this morning. If the court has the time, I'll speak to her on it. If not, we can reset.
You need to speak to Ms. Morris?
Yes.
That's fine.
you in on order?
No, sir.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Amber Lynn Morris. File number 23-02542, council appearance.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Amber Lynn Morris.
Okay, Ms. Morris, today was the date that we reset this matter. It's for a trespass in a red tag property. Let's see, how are we proceeding, council?
Your Honor, the city attorney has offered Ms. Morris an opportunity to accept responsibility for a civil infraction of breach of peace in return for a dismissal of the trespass red tag house. Ms. Morris will accept that offer.
That's correct, Ms. Morris.
Yes, ma'am.
Your fine is $130. When can you make payment?
As soon as I'm out of jail.
When is
Hopefully
that?
the end of the week. Hopefully the end of the week. I got court in Eaton County today at 11 a.m. and then my out date here is the 17th.
Okay, I'll note here that you'll pay within 30 days. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set, Ms. Morris.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. We have Mr. Lee.
I have Mr. Foote on Zoom. There is also Mr. Archer here, Sergio Archer.
On the record in the matter of the people of this city of Lansing versus Sergio Archer, file number 22-00358. Council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Your Honor, the public defender has not been assigned on this case, although Mr. Archer has indicated to me that he would like to make application to the public defender's office. I don't know the history of the case or Your Honor's disposition of that.
It looks like he made application at the time of his arraignment. But he was arraigned in 2022. So we need an updated application.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry? It said he applied on April 5th. He said he applied back on April 5th for my shit memoir as well.
I will follow up with the office.
We'll reset this.
April 29th at 9:30.
April 29th at 9:30. Have any questions today, Mr. Archer?
Do not, ma'am.
Okay, we'll get your copy of your notice to appear.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Same to you.
I'm not sure why. They sing it, you know, I'm not sure what they're saying.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Robert Flood, file number 20-03379OM. Appearance, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Robert Foote.
Okay, Mr. Flint, I have a furnishing false information and a failure to display license. How are we proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, the city attorney has extended an offer to Mr. Foote whereby he would plead guilty to the furnishing false information, and the city will dismiss the no ops charge. Mr. Foote will accept that offer.
You can appear in person. I'll set it virtually. April 29th at 10. April 29th at 10 in person, Mr. Foote.
Yes, ma'am. 29th?
That's correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions today?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is that all the morning stuff we have?
I believe so.
Okay, that's all we got until 1:15.